Let me ask you something. How do home prices jump nearly 18% in just 4 months? In a market where many people still think things are slowing down, since August 2025, the average price per square foot in Phoenix Chandler area has surged, hitting a new record by the first week of December 2025. This kind of move usually grabs attention, and it should, right? But here's what makes this moment so interesting. The increase isn't showing up evenly across the market. Some buyers are feeling more pressure while others are quietly gaining leverage. And depending on where you are buying or selling, the story behind that 18% number could mean very different things for you. So the big question is this: is this the start of another price run, or is this somewhere else happening beneath the surface? Let's break it down. In front of you right here is the average dollar per square foot charge by the Comfort Associate. Now this chart shows you the average dollar per square foot from 2020 to all the way to December 2025. And if you are looking at starting in August right here, it is about $280 per square foot. Now the December as of today is already go up to 323.39 per square foot. That is actually up from this low number right here. 4 months, right? August, September, October, November, and now this is the first week of December. So we are up about 18% increase already. The question a lot of people worry, right? What's happening? Is home price going up again? But here's the fact. So if you are looking at more affordable home, less than $500,000 home is more affordable, right? This trend is very different. We are looking at from August right here at about 250 to 55 right here to right now at 267. It's only about 5% increase. So there's a couple of things that we recognize. Number one is still an increase, but the increase is very minimal compared to the 18% that we see right here, right? So it's only actually 5% increase. And the second thing that we recognize is this is actually not the peak. The peak is right here. The peak is February 2025, where a lot of people buying more affordable home. And by the way, when I say more affordable home, is the median sale price is about $450, right? Where a lot of first-time home buyer are interested in, whereas a lot of new investor also competing in that area as well. And in my opinion, this is more of the price range that impacting a lot of people. And here's a fact: more than 50% of the closed sale transactions are at the entry level. So why is it much difference between the two charts? This chart right here, including all the sale, all the transaction of all the price range. This chart right here is only for the charge for the price range that is less than 500,000. And the reason is this: we actually see a shift between the transaction, the number of transactions for each price range. I know this chart is maybe confusing. Bear with me and I will explain to you very, very carefully. When we compare the first week of December to all the November here have a total closing of 4,955 for all the price range here. One trend stand out, okay? The market is selling fewer lower price homes than the higher price. How can I say that? If back in November, there's a 58.4% the market share for home that is less than 500,000. In December, the first week of December is only 51.6. That's a 6.8% market share drop when you move from November to the first week of December. The higher price from 500 to 1.5 million is a 4.7 increase. The more than 1 million is a 2.2 market share increase. And that shift is a big reason why the average price per square foot, the total average price per square foot just hit a new record of 18%. So here's under 500,000, sale has slowed. That's what it means. We see that the sale has slowed down in the less than 500 price range, dropping from about 160 closing per day in November to 128 per day in the first week of December. The price range make up the bulk of the Phoenix market. So any slowdown here noticeably pulls down the overall volume. Meaning that even though it is drop, right, but it's more than 50% of the market share. So any drop in the sale, in the number of sale between the two, it impacting the entire market. That's what we observe. And that's the main reason we don't have a lot of homes that sell less than 500. We do have an increase of homes that sell that is more than 500 and even more than $1.5 million. And even if this is a small number increase, right? We're talking about, I think maybe like 10 or 20 closing difference. The value of it, the price is much more compared to less than 500. Specifically, let's look at price. Okay, so here's all the number that I just talked about, 13 per day to 17 per day in December. So only 4 houses more in December, and it's impacting a lot. Here's the reason why. Here's the trend. Less than 500, we actually have an average price per square foot is only $220 per square foot for the entire Phoenix Chandler area. From 500 to 1.5 million, we have about 307 per square foot. And more than $1 million, we have an average of 642 per square foot. Because fewer lower price home have closed so far, right? Less than 500 we drop, and more luxury home. And because the price per square foot of luxury home is much more compared to the two, actually like 3 times more than the less than 500, the overall market average is temporarily pushed higher. The reason for all of this, we can say, is that number one, Q4, we actually have stronger pricing than expected. Normally, we're expecting this time of the year, price is gonna cool down a little bit with the weather, but it's not in this situation. And the sale mix is shifting towards the price, and the sale is also more for the home that is more expensive. And that's the reason why it's driving the average higher. Luxury home commands significant higher price per square foot. We're talking about the average of 642, but in some houses, in some area, it could be getting as close as 1,000 per square foot. And that's the reason why you see the 18% increase in average per square foot in the Phoenix Chandler area. In other words, if you are looking for a home that is more affordable to you, less than $500,000 house, you don't have to feeling pressure about the home price right now, because it's still showing a healthy 5% increase only for the last 4 months. And talking about that, talking about pricing, one of the topics I want to share with you is this. Home price has increased for many occasions. So how can I say that? This chart is a little bit confusing, but let's look at all the bold lines. So the blue is showing the home that is bought in 2006. The bottom here is zero is 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009. So the 1 year apart, so 20 years home price if you bought the home from 2006. And because we already almost 2026, right? We kind of know whoever bought the home in 2006, let's say at $0, you now having an average equity of almost 200,000. If you bought the home in 2015, which is the orange right here, which is about 10 years, right? 10 years mark, and you have an equity average of 200,000. Green is 2019 when we have a COVID. You now 6 years, and you have an equity about 180. Almost about if you buy a home in 2006 now. And if you buy a home in 2022, you have an average equity of about 75,000. So why is this matter? This chart is actually showing you the comparison between the owning a home. If you own a house at a period in time, 2006, 2015, 2019, 2022, the reason why we use those 4 years those are the 4 years that creating big impact to the real estate market, right? So even if you own a home, variety of history in the past, you still have some equity if you let it run for a long time, if you own it for a long time. In contradictory, if you're renting, the day that you start renting, you already negative. You're never getting any equity in the house. You're paying for someone else's mortgage, and that someone, they may go down, right? Obviously, the blue line go down here in some period, about 6 years. right? But then eventually it's go up even stronger. So while you paying, while you losing money, someone else eventually making money out of the house. So let's break it down. No matter the year, like I said, for homeowner, whether you bought in the peak in 2006, home price very high, or in the recovery in 2015, or even the higher rate year like COVID, or even higher rate in 2022, the trend eventually moves up. Okay, even if you buy at the very worst interest rate right now, you already have some equity if you are saving enough and put it long enough. Some years grow faster than others, but all ownership paths turn in positive over time. Renter, all the dashed lines show a downtrend. So you don't have any equity. What's the reason why I'm telling you this? Owning a home actually gives you a lot of financial benefit and create wealth for you. And I highly encourage you to look at owning a home in 2026. If this year you haven't made any goal yet, make buying a house your goal. Because here's why. You can build equity, like this chart right here. You can also have appreciation over time, and you don't have to pay someone else rent, or you don't have to pay someone else mortgage, right? And then sometimes they increase the rent and you have to move. You have to move, keep moving everywhere, every year if the rents increase. So that's the reason why. And that's exactly the reason why I create a buyer webinar for everyone who are interested in looking to buy options 2026. Okay, so in this webinar, in about 1 hour, I will show you every single thing that you can improve and make yourself ready to build your home wealth engine in 30 days. We're going to talk about financial, we're going to talk about credit, we're going to talk about home options, how to select the right home, how to save for the down payment, how to improve your credit card. We're going to talk credit score. We're going to talk everything about that in this 1 hour, completely free. But I do keep my seat available at a limited number because I want to make sure I have time to respond to your question during the webinar. So check it out and sign up completely free. The website is magicalsuccessrealty.com/buyer-webinar. Feel free to take a look and sign up. Thank you so much everyone for watching.